Organic website traffic is dying rapidly, and if you don't prepare right now, it's gonna cause you to lose a lot of money in your business if it hasn't already. In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly why that's happening, and I'm gonna give you guys a simple 3-step process to make sure that this never happens to you. Let's get into it.
We rich from anywhere, baby.
All right, so why is website traffic dying so rapidly? Well, I can show it to you better than I can tell you. So let me just break out the whiteboard real quick. This is the traditional way that people search organically, right? So they have a problem that they're trying to solve. So they're going on Google, right? And so this is the Google search bar, right? Don't judge my drawings, okay? And people are searching inside the Google search bar. And when they search for something, Google pops up some results. They give you all these different websites that you can check out. And then what you do is you say, this one makes the most sense for me. So let me go ahead and click on it. And then when you click on that link, it takes you to their website. Now, when the customers are on the website, now you have the ability to collect their data. If you're using Facebook pixels and all that kind of stuff, you can also collect leads, right? So you can collect their email, name, phone number, all that good stuff. Or you can just make sales. People can go off and just buy stuff right on your website. So this is the way that it used to work when people search for your product or solution on Google, right? But let me show you guys what's happening now. Okay, so now what happens is people are still have problems and they're still searching for, solutions on Google. So they come to Google, they put in their problem. But now what's happening is you're now getting what we call AI overview. And this is what we call generative AI, and it's built in to the Google platform. So what happens is you search for a problem or a product or whatever it is, and AI now gives you an answer, gives you a solution, gives you things to think about, whatever it might be. So now you have this AI overview, and that's the very first thing that pops up on Google. Have you guys noticed this, by the way? Like, go to Google right now after watching this video, go to Google, search for something, and you will see that an AI overview is now popping up at the top. So then what happens is the AI overview comes, and then down here you have the websites. Then you have all the search results that come down here at the bottom. But what's happening is the AI overview is now taking up the most valuable real estate. And so what happens a lot of times is where people will search for this, they'll get their answers right from the AI overview. And now they don't even need to go to your website anymore because they already got the answer, right? So because of this, what's happened is organic traffic. There has been some studies that have shown that organic traffic is going to decrease by 64%, up to 64%, okay? Because of the fact that people don't need to click on the links and actually go to your website anymore. They can just get the information directly on Google. Now, obviously, this isn't gonna pertain to every single type of business, but it's happening a lot, okay? And you have to realize why this is happening. Google wants to keep everybody on their platform. That's their goal. They don't want people clicking a link and then going off of Google. They want to be able to have a full immersive experience right on Google. So they're going to do everything in their power to provide as much information right there in the search results so that people don't even need to go to your website at all. And when they don't go to your website, you can't do any of this right here, which is collect data, collect leads, make sales. Your ability to be able to do that is drastically decreasing because of AI overview, okay? And so this is, by the way, we're just getting started with AI. Like, imagine where this is gonna be in a year, 2 years, 5 years. We're talking a whole different landscape that we're talking about. So you have to make sure that you're preparing yourself so AI doesn't just come in and wipe out your business. And another reason why organic traffic is dying is because here's another thing that happens, right? You have the search results, people are coming in, they're searching for stuff. And then you have something called SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And it basically scrubs the keywords on your website. And this algorithm basically finds the best website that will fit what you're looking for. And the way that it works is, let's say you have, a website, and a website, right? So you got 3 websites. And what the algorithm does is it searches all of these different websites and it determines which one of them is the best result for your search. So it's going to say, no, not this one. No, not this one. This is the one, right? And so you get found like that. But what's happening is AI is making it so easy for people to create content at a faster rate than ever before. So people are just creating blog posts, creating websites at like lightning speed. And what's happening because of that is that there is this huge exponential amount of websites that are being created every single day. And all that's doing, guys, is creating more and more competition for you. So now the SEO, the algorithm, is not just searching through 3 pages anymore, hypothetically. It's now searching through 300 million pages. So now, let's say this is you over here. This is your page over here trying to get some traffic. But now SEO has to go and filter through this one, 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 this one. This is the one, not you, not you, not you, not you. So as you can see, there's just way more competition, and your website is drowning out in all of the pages that are just being uploaded every single second. So what is the result of that? The result of that is SEO is dying as well. And to be honest with you guys, SEO is just a slow game in general. It's a slow way to grow. Now it's going to be even slower. Okay. So that's the problem. Hopefully this makes sense. Moving forward, this is the way that it's going to be. So that's the problem. So what's the solution, right? Now, this hasn't affected us whatsoever. Our business is still growing. Our students are still growing. Everything's still working. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're doing it. And I'm telling you right now, if you follow this simple 3-step process, any business can use this. If you do these things, it's virtually impossible for you not to grow, okay? Let's mark it out just like this. First step, second step, third step. All right, so these 3 steps. First step, if we know that organic traffic is dying and you're getting less and less traffic to your website for free organically, then we know we have to start running Facebook and Instagram ads. You have to pay to play. That is the way that you're going to get traffic guaranteed to your website, okay? And why am I saying Facebook and Instagram ads specifically, right? Well, the reason why is because Facebook has the most powerful ads platform. By a long shot, it's better than TikTok, better than Google, better than LinkedIn, better than Snapchat. Facebook has more data on its users than any other platform, and that makes its targeting better than any other platform. Trust and believe. You set up ads the right way, it's going to go after the exact person you're looking for, and you're going to get amazing results. And so here's another reason why we love Facebook, because it's what we call interruption marketing. Now with Google, people are going to Google and they're searching for problems and searching for solutions, and they find them. That's great. But you have to understand that there are 2 different types of phases in the customer journey. There are people that are problem aware, and then there are people who are solution aware. So some people have problems, but they don't even know what the solution is. So how are you going to go off to Google and search for something that you don't even know exists? Even Steve Jobs said that he grew his business by selling things to people that they didn't even know that they needed. He made a pretty successful company called Apple by selling things to people that they didn't even know that they needed. So anyway, Facebook and Instagram ads is what we call interruption marketing, because what we're doing is we're interrupting people with solutions to their problems that they didn't even know existed, right? And it's an incredible way to get your stuff in front of people super fast. The other reason why is because it's honestly kind of going to be your best bang for your budget. Like if you are on a budget or you're looking to just get the most bang for your buck, Facebook and Instagram ads are going to be better than Google, better than all that. And let me kind of break down why that is. So there's a metric inside of Facebook called CPM, and CPM stands for cost per 1,000 impressions. Now, all that means in plain English is how much money is it costing me for my ad to be seen 1,000 times, right? Pretty simple. How much money is it costing me for my ad to be seen 1,000 times? And a very normal CPM in a lot of our ad accounts that we're seeing right now is 25 bucks. Let's just say 25. It goes a little higher, it can go lower, but 25 is a very average CPM. And what that means is I'm spending 25 bucks and I am reaching 1,000 eyeballs. Let me ask you, do you think it's a pretty good deal to spend 25 bucks and get your product and service seen 1,000 times? Like, just compare that to normal life for a second. Like imagine if you went around and drove around in your van and handed out business cards and told people to look at you, right? It would cost you more in gas money and you wouldn't even see 1,000 people, right? And you'd be exhausted. Just this breaking this down right here, you can see that it's an incredible opportunity for you to spend a very minimal amount of money and get your product seen by a lot of people. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start running Facebook and Instagram ads, and you're gonna start targeting your ideal client, and they're gonna start coming in. Now, you don't just run ads so that you can get likes and comments and shares, right? I don't know about you, but I can't pay my mortgage with likes on Facebook, right? Like my son doesn't eat comments for breakfast. So I can't do that. You have to actually get conversions. But the most important thing that I would be telling you guys to do is I want you to start focusing on building your list. Building your list is probably the most important thing that you can do for your business. And I don't care what you do. I don't care what industry you're in. Okay. It doesn't matter. Data is the most powerful resource in the world. It has surpassed oil. So I need you guys to start collecting names, emails, and phone numbers. Okay. And one of the main reasons why that is because there is a metric called reach rate. So I'm going to break this down in a graph for you guys so you can see. Okay. And what reach rate means is what percentage of people actually see my offer when I make an offer or when I make a post, right? So let's just say reach rate is that side of the graph and the platform is this side of the graph. Like what platform are we actually marketing on, okay? So now if we're talking about social media, do you guys know that on social media, an average reach rate is about 5%? That means that if you guys have 100 followers on Instagram, on average, 5 people see your post, okay? That's the reason why you've been posting over and over and over and over again and your business isn't growing at all, is because no one's seeing your posts. No one knows you exist. That's why. Now, if we switch over to email, when you guys send out an email blast, a very average open rate for email is 20%. So that means if you have 100 people and you send out an email, on average, 20 people see the email. So I need you guys to pay attention what just happened, right? Same 100 people, same exact offer, but a different platform that we promoted it on. And what happened is we had a 4x increase in reach rate, literally, but just by changing the platform. Okay, cool. Now let's talk about SMS. Let's talk about text marketing. Now, an average delivery rate on SMS is 98%. That means if you send 100 text messages out, on average, 98 people see it, okay? Now, if you go from 5% up to 98%, guys, that's almost a 20x increase. And all you did was change from social media to SMS. It's the same 100 people, same exact offer, your same exact business. Nothing changed at all. The only thing that you changed was the platform that you promoted it on. Is this starting to make sense? Guys, I need you to understand this. If you really want to grow your business, you have to reach people. You can have the most amazing product, the most amazing service. You have the best intentions on helping the world, all you want. But if nobody sees you, it doesn't matter, right? So you've got to get in front of people's faces, and this is the best way to do it. So that is the reason why what you want to be doing is not just running ads for the sake of running ads. You want to run ads in order to build your list. Now, the third and final step, once you've built your list, it's very important that you don't just sit on your list, right? The next thing you have to do is monetize your list. And that doesn't mean be a sleazeball and just sell anything and try to just jam stuff down people's throats. That's not what that means. It means create incredible offers, incredibly valuable products and solutions for people, and offer them in your community. Building a community is going to be the way that you guys are going to grow your business. It's not going to be from creating a bunch of blog posts and creating 100,000 social media posts that nobody even sees, because AI is completely taking over that whole industry. I believe that this year is going to be the year of paid ads because organic traffic is going down. So we need to pay to play, and that's okay, right? This is going to be the year of paid ads. And if you're not good at running paid ads, your business is going to suffer. Okay. And it's not hard. You can do this, right? You just need the right help. You just need the right strategy. And I like to just keep things very simple. There's only 3 ways to go about increasing and leveling up your paid ads. The first way is going to be DIY, right? You just do it all yourself. Go off, watch a bunch of YouTube videos and blog posts and piece things together. I don't really recommend that option just because it takes forever. And then you go off and you use a bunch of strategies and you do a bunch of things that were never going to work in the first place. So you end up wasting a bunch of money too. So now you wasted time and money. And then you got to go off and hire somebody to help you anyway, right? So it doesn't even really make sense to do DIY, but it is an option. Now, the second option is done for you. This is outsourcing, right? So you outsource to an agency or some kind of a freelancer. Now, I'll tell you this from experience. Anyone who's really good, like if you go off and hire a marketing agency, an agency that's actually qualified and they're good, they're going to charge you about $5,000 per month on average to run your ads. And that's not including ad spend, it's just a retainer. Okay. So 5,000 times 12 months in a year, you're going to spend 60,000 a year on retainer fees. And that's not including your ad budget. Now, if you're a huge company, you're making millions of dollars a year, 60 grand, that's really not a big deal. The only issue is if you go off and you hire somebody and you don't even know what you're doing, then how do you know if you're hiring somebody who's good? How do you know if they're actually telling you the truth? How can you hold them accountable? How do you make sure that they don't kick you out of your own ad account and steal your pixel data and all this kind of stuff, right? So even if you have the money, I would still recommend that you get good at this, good enough to be dangerous, right? Good enough to at least know if someone's BSing you, okay? So the third option is the done with you option. And this is the option where you get coached and you get guidance, right? So it's not like DIY where you're out here all by yourself, just trying to piece a bunch of information together. Done with you is where you have a structure, a curriculum that you go through, and then you have people watching over your shoulder and making sure that you don't screw stuff up, and it accelerates your process so much faster, and it empowers you to make sure that you never get taken advantage of. Even if you do want to come back and you want to use the done for you model later and you want to outsource, well, if you're educated, now you'll never get taken advantage of because you know your stuff, okay? So which one of these makes the most sense for you, right? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Comment below. I'm actually really interested to see y'all's opinion. Which one of these options makes the most sense for you and where you're at? Okay. And by the way, if you do choose number 3 and you're interested in working with us, comment the word coaching below and we'll send you over a link that you can actually have a strategy call with us. And we'll jump on the phone, see if, there's ways that we can help you, give you some strategies, and see if there's some different mentorship programs that we can hook you up with, right? Because we have a lot of different things and a lot of different ways that we help people out. So comment the word coaching and we'll see if we can help you. So guys, the whole point of this video is to let you guys know that website traffic is dying rapidly. And if you don't fix it, your traffic's going to die rapidly. And if that happens, your revenue dies rapidly. Okay. So don't let that happen. Follow this 3-step process right now and you'll never have that issue. See you guys in the next video. Peace.